Hi, it's Damien here from Pet Business Blueprint, and in this video we're going to have a look at changing the testimonials on your website. And the testimonials are basically these little squares here throughout the site that have something nice that someone said about you, and they're really good to have on the site because it shows people that others trust you, and that's kind of a pretty good reason for them to trust you as well. If you're just starting out, then it's understandable. You know, many businesses, not just pet businesses, have a lot of trouble getting testimonials, and even once you're established, like, it's pretty hard to. It's a bit awkward to say to someone, you know, can you say something nice about me so I can put it on my site? But there are some ways to get testimonials from your clients, and I'll actually do a blog post about this. So check out our blog section. But if you're just starting out, it's probably a good idea just to ask friends or family that you've minded their dogs, or whatever your pet business is. You know, if you're a groomer, then people, you know, even if you've just done it for the neighbours or for a family member, just ask them if you can put their name to a testimonial, and then you can just write it and ask them if they agree to it. Save them a bit of work, and then you can use that to put on your website, and you can also use it on your brochures and things too. So the way we change them on our website is once we're logged in. So as you can see from this bar across the top here, we're logged into the back end of the site, which you can see in all the other videos how to log in by now. I'm sure you're quite familiar with that. So we switch to the back end dashboard, and on the left hand pane here there's a section for testimonials, and we just click on that. As we can see, there are just 4 or 5 here that are just there by default, and they're just kind of placeholder ones, so you can just delete them as you get your own. Well, pretty much straight away you should just delete these, so just click trash, 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 and that'll delete them. And if you want to add a new one, just click up there, add new. Give it the person's name to just so you know which one it is, and then just write the testimonial in the window here. So you just copy and paste it. If you've got it in an email or a document, you could just copy and paste it into there. But for now, I'm just going to do a sample one. We use this pet business to mind our dogs. Keep them pretty brief while we're away. They did everything we hoped and more. Highly recommended. So that's about the length you want it. If you get someone who writes you a big, long-winded testimonial, I mean, it's great, but just pick and choose the couple of sentences that you want to use. And look, they're not going to mind if you paraphrase them a little bit and just kind of summarize it into a couple of sentences, if the general gist is the same. Down here, put the person's full name. So John Johnson. And in here, I recommend putting their suburb, because this gives it a bit more sort of realism, and it makes it sort of a bit more tangible for the person looking at it. So down here, you put their suburb. So I'm just going to put like a random suburb, Belgrave, and then we're going to publish this testimonial. And that's really all you need to do. It now shows up on the site by itself. So there it is there. Exactly what we just wrote on this little testimonial widget, and it's also on the inner pages just there. So and we've got a separate testimonials page there, so we can just go there, and then again it's across the top here and it shows the suburb. So if you don't want that particular one to show in that box, the way you change the order of them is to go back to your testimonials main page by clicking there, and then you just change the date on it. So you go quick edit and you backdate that one. No one actually sees the date on the front end, so you can set that back to May 2012, and then that's not going to be the one that's displayed. It'll now show the Sally Smith, because that was the next most recent. So when we reload that page, see Sally Smith is now showing up as the testimonial. So you can just put whichever one you want to display as the most recent, change the dates on the others. To get rid of the testimonial completely, if you're just thinking, well, I don't have any and it's not relevant to my business, or any reason you want to get rid of it, you just go to widgets, appearance, widgets, and here it is here. What they say is on the primary sidebar. You would just drag it and you can just put it here in inactive widgets, and then it will have disappeared from the site. So if we now go back to the site and we go to that inner page, and as you can see there's no more testimonial there, no longer a testimonial. To put it back, we would just take it and drag it back here, and then it'll be back on that page. And there are two places where it is on the site. It's not just the primary sidebar that you've got to think about, it's also the home page sidebar. So if you want to get rid of it from the home page, you've got to go to this widget area too, and again just drag it out of there and put it in inactive widgets, then you can use it again in future. And if you want to edit the testimonials page, get rid of that, you can just trash it, or just go quick edit and turn it into a draft, and then it will no longer it should no longer show on the it still does show on the website. Yeah, in that case, have a look at your menus. There's another tutorial on editing your menus, so you'll just need to go to your menus and remove it from there, which you can do in a few seconds. Remove, save menu, and as you can see, no more testimonial across the top there. So that's how you edit your testimonials, and if you have any problems, just jump on our support forums and create a thread. Okay, thanks for watching.